All right, everybody, welcome back. We've got a big video for you here today. It's about the AI companies and data centers trying to win the PR battle. And if you're part of this AI trade, you know this has been a big part of the issue that we've had with the AI trade. We haven't had an issue on the charts, but in order for people to see where we're going and understand this build out and actually participate, they've got to get over this big hurdle, and that's the PR battle. And there are some folks that say, hey, the AI trade could slow down if we don't figure this out. And I do think it is an important thing we have to tackle in terms of being part of this AI trade. And a billionaire recently laid out a strategy for AI companies and data centers to win the PR battle. And hint, it's not hiring celebrity spokespeople either. But we're going to break it all down for you guys. We'll take a look at the markets as well. But this is a very important topic. A lot of interesting details in this article that I found. So make sure you stick around until the end of the video. You will get a ton of value when you subscribe to this channel as well. Yesterday, we talked about BlackBerry. Today, 52-week highs. BlackBerry got phenomenal earnings, broke out on the charts, and it is looking absolutely juicy here today. So that's why you need to lock in, subscribe to this channel. There will be many, many more opportunities in front of us. Let's dive in and take a look at what we've got cooking here. And the billionaire we're talking about, by the way, is Mark Cuban. So Mark Cuban had some things to say about all of this. Billionaire Mark Cuban has ideas for how companies behind massive data centers can win the public support as communities and local governments push back more forcefully against planned buildouts. It's time for everyone to realize that the fight against data centers has nothing to do with data centers, Cuban said. They have become a proxy for the hate towards AI and the concentration and accumulation of wealth it's creating. So people on the outside looking in, they're jealous. Cuban, a billionaire entrepreneur and minority owner of the Dallas Mavs, argued that winning the PR battle is going to require putting people first. The companies behind large language models should visit cities across the world, connect and talk with artists, writers, creators, and their unions to ask how to help protect their work and offer financial support. Do not go to the music or film companies, he wrote. That will make it worse. Don't try to pay famous people to endorse what you're doing. That's dumb. Cuban himself is an AI enthusiast and sees immense promise for both businesses and people. On the business front, he famously declared that AI will distill companies into two camps, those who are great at AI and everybody else. And I want to stop right there because it really is already becoming the have and have-nots. Those who can actually work with AI and make their lives better, whether you're using it to scan your portfolio and make better decisions, whether you're using it to make agentic trades within your portfolio, or you're just using it in everyday life to make your job, whatever that is, easier. And then there's everybody else. It's really becoming the haves and have-nots. But he has also acknowledged the risk the technology poses to jobs, in particularly entry-level white-collar roles, customer service, software development, data analysis, these repetitive tasks. Yeah, it is true. AI is coming for those jobs. He said it's too late to simply explain the benefits of AI to these people. The tech companies need to offer direct help to towns, cities that may be impacted by these job losses, which he believes will ultimately become net gains. Billions of dollars is a lot of money across towns and city programs, he said. Across the major LLMs, it's a cost of doing business. He ended the discussion with a nod toward working people. Given the number of data centers and power that is needed today and going forward, if you don't kiss the asses of the people that go to work every single day and you're just trying to pay their bills, you're going to fall far, far short of the capacity you need to make your business work. And I think in a lot of ways, Mark is actually really spot on here. I don't think it's an issue with the data centers themselves. I think it's an AI issue. I think people are pissed that AI is taking their jobs. And instead of getting off their ass by themselves, they need a little bit of guidance. It is what it is. But these data centers, they need to help people. The big companies that are running all of this, they need to reach across the aisle, meet people where they are. Because I'm like Mark Cuban. I think eventually this is going to be extremely positive for people and us as humans. Yes, we can invest in this and we'll continue to do it, but I'm speaking more from a granular standpoint, right? I think in the short term, yeah, AI is taking jobs, AI is wiping out these people that do repetitive tasks, etc. But it's also going to create way more room for us to do cooler shit. It's going to allow us to actually use our imagination or our prefrontal cortex, which actually makes us humans. But yeah, in the short term, not a lot of people are going to see it like that. In the short term, a lot of people are getting hurt and they don't know how to really adjust themselves and change and adapt on the fly. And so, yeah, if we want to win the AI PR battle with the big data centers, these companies need to do something. And I think it's going to help our stocks that we're invested in as well. But when we look right now, everybody said late last year that the AI trade is over. And then hyperscalers dumped billions and billions and billions of dollars in 2026. And all of a sudden you look up and the names that were running last year are still running. Micron, Samsung, Hynix, SK Hynix. I mean, all of these same names. And now we've got new names coming to the party, names like Viavi, names like GE Vernova's been exploding. Anything tied to energy and AI right now is flying, and it is what it is. And the people who are on the ride, they're pissed. But we still have to do something about it. And I think these data centers, in order to win over the PR battle, are going to have to meet people where they are. And there are a group of people who are pretty pissed off. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And make sure you guys come back for more analysis and insights into the stock market, into this AI trade, robotics, and all the infrastructure layers that are sitting here waiting for us to be opportunistic. And again, shout out to BlackBerry stock, absolutely crushing it today. That is looking beautiful in the portfolio today. And let me show you another one I might add. I've mentioned this in the last couple videos. RoboStrategy, looking phenomenal as well. We started to enter a little position here. Nothing too crazy, but I am very bullish on physical AI. And RoboStrategy is a way to get exposure to these private companies right now. This is a play that I'll be talking a lot more about as we enter next week. We're going to be doing some deep dives into robotics. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll see you all in the next one.